There, Physics 20 student. I just want to go over my expectations in this video here. So first things first, let's share the class here for you. And here's my Physics 20. And what's going to happen is that you're going to realize there is the first folder called Teacher Student Introduction. If you open that up, you will realize that there is a little Flipgrid activity to complete here. And in there, you would just want to watch the video of myself and then comment on it, of course. But here's the important bit. Tell us a little about yourself by answering these following questions that are present here. And there's a video explaining how to do that. And do follow it so you can actually answer the questions that are present. Once you've done that, under the course information, what you're going to be working on is looking at the 10-page document of the course information. And in there, you could actually have a better understanding of how to answer the questions that are found in the entry quiz. I've put also these quick links, which are also found in the course information, to help you throughout the course. Student information questionnaire, essential, because in there it will help you know a little about you and then to me, so a better understanding of who you are. Once you've done all of that, you're going to have the review and introduction unit. But to start anything, you're going to have to do the prior knowledge activity. And you're going to find this, there's always going to be a prior knowledge video to answer first before you can actually get to the actual activities. This is going to be worth 5% of your mark, just giving you a heads up. So how to start the activity, just start the assignment. If it gives you a Google click on that, of course, or any way to access. If that doesn't work, click on this link to help you get on there. So once that's all done, then you have access to your textbook, to extra activities, and your web lesson review. So this is considered a web lesson. It's worth 45%. Sorry, not 40%, 45 points. And all the web lessons you do in this course, it's going to be worth about 10% of your mark. So what you're looking for is this little question mark with little arrowhead. So you can listen to the activity that's present towards you, this web lesson, by clicking on that web lesson button. But what you need to do is go through each page and look through the questions that have that little arrowhead. So here we go. Here's an example of one. So let's just say that's, I'm just literally guessing, as you clearly could see, and answer the questions that are present. And I'm not even reading the questions currently, but do take the time to do it because we want you to succeed in the class, of course. Okay, so I've answered all of those. Now it tells me what I got right and what I got wrong. So sometimes I put feedback, sometimes I don't, just giving you a heads up. So in that case, probably the second click outside here, it tell you what your score is now, 2.5 out of 45. So you want to do the same thing for the next page and go through the material to learn it. Or if you want to listen to it, by all means, and it'll read it to you. And then what happens at the end here is answer these questions that are found here and so forth. Once you've done that through all the pages, 6 pages that is, at the bottom there's going to be a finish button. Click on that finish button and then that score will be sent to me. Now I would also encourage you to click on here. So then that would be actually sent to me over email. The benefit of that is that once you press that finish button, you have access to redo these if you're not happy with your mark. So just click on this again, you have access to it again. In your assignment, that only opens once you complete the activities prior. Watch the video to have a better understanding how to answer the questions and everything. What I wanted to bring up though, if there's a question that's worth more than 1 mark, make the time to show the workings for it. So you can actually open up a Google Doc and use an app called Equato. So Equato can do graphs and so forth. And you just need this little extension, Equato, right over here. And then you have access to do all your workings right here. And then you can just share that link with me at the end. Make sure you give me access to your link. The second thing I wanted to bring up is that you could also use this little activity that's found in the assignment. It's called Phyiscs, but there's more on that in here. So keep in mind, any question worth more than 1 mark, like a multiple choice question, do include workings on a separate piece of paper or on Google Docs, and then you could send it to me either through Cam Scanner, an app on your phone that takes photos, or you can actually complete a Google Doc and send me that document. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's all the information I wanted to bring up on that. Don't forget to contact me by using the following source right over here. Video conference is essential if you need any explanation. Calendar is there to help you know when your due dates are. There's also a due date link prior to that. And also Remind will help you get sent every time you join the class. Otherwise, this is in a nutshell. If there's any questions in the course, don't ever hesitate to let me know.